What's up, guys? This is our very first video on our new channel, Jack of All Trades. Yes, my name is Jack. No, yes, it was intentional, but yeah. So, I'm Jack Mitchell.
And I am Noah Schofield.
And we're going to be showing you guys how to do all kinds of different things on here. So, get ready.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Exactly.
First video coming at you, how to backflip. Alright, so for step one, here we have our mat and a nice big open space, and we're going to get started. The first thing you want to do is the jumping practice. So, count 1, 2, 3. And you want to jump as high as you can with your arms extended all the way to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to give you your basis for your tuck. So make sure 1, 2, 3. Counting helps a lot. You can jump backwards a little bit too to get that simulation. And just do this about, I don't know, 20 or 30 times until you have it down perfect. Step 2. You want to lay down somewhere on your mat, and you're going to be practicing the tucking position. So, you want to pull your legs in and arms at the same time and get enough momentum to throw you backwards. Something like that. This is going to simulate the tucking motion in air that you'll be doing. The faster and snappier that you get it, the more rotation you're going to get, and the less likely you are to land on your head. So, try that about the same amount of times as you did the jump. You should be ready for the next step.
Here we go.
So, the first thing you want to do once you have your spotting partner is you want to make sure he knows how to spot. So, Noah will demonstrate like a good spotting position.
Okay, so when you're spotting, you wanna be holding him with both hands, one hand on each hip. What you're gonna be doing is when he jumps, you're going to be almost pressing him into your shoulder, kind of like a football tackle. And you can either put it on this shoulder or that shoulder, whichever shoulder you're dominant on. But that's pretty much what's gonna happen is just boom, up on your shoulder, up on your shoulder.
Yeah, so first before we do anything else, we're just gonna practice jumping back into them. So you get that high jump and you get the technique right. So we'll demonstrate a few of those right now. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. That's all you need to do for this step. Do another one. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
And it does not look that good when you first try it. Like it's really uncomfortable at first, but you'll get the hang of it.
Yeah, it may take the spotter a little bit to learn how to do it, but you guys should have no problem. So, after that, the next step, after you've done that a lot, is to actually get onto their shoulder, and you're actually going to be going into your tuck position here, but you're not going to be rolling all the way around. So I'll show you what that looks like. 1, 2, 3. Exactly like that. That's all you need to do for this step. But you want it to be really good before you move on. So that was a good example right there. If it looks like that, then you're ready to go. Okay. Alright, next step is to roll over the shoulder. Now this part is where it starts to get scary. And we both know that it took me forever to get over this part.
Like almost a month.
Yeah, so this is the hard part, but there's a couple strategies I know that'll help you out. One of them is maybe trying on a slant. If you have a hill, something like that, that helps just to get you rolling over. And another good tip that I have is to split it up into 2 parts. One being getting onto a shoulder and then rolling off, and that kind of helps you not have to fully commit, but you can still get the rolling over feeling. So we're just going to show you a normal one right now where you're rolling all the way over, and this is what it should look like.
And you can take it slow too.
Yeah. 1, 2. So it feels quite different actually from the tuck, but this is an essential step, and it's going to be the first step in getting you to actually do that tucking motion.
Another way to get used to going backwards is doing this sort of back roll. So when you're performing this back roll, you want to be like bending your wrists back, like you're squashing a bug behind you. And you just sit down, bring your knees in, boom.
And that will help you get the feeling of going backwards, rolling over backwards, and should help you get over that fear.
Before you even start step 6, you and your partner both have to be able to flip over the shoulder without having any issues with being scared. So once you can do like 5 in a row, then you ask your partner, are you ready to go for one hand? Then that's when you're ready.
Yeah, and when you do this one hand, this is gonna feel a lot more like what the actual tuck by yourself is gonna feel like. So it is gonna be a little different than rolling over the shoulder, but it's essential to get used to this. So we'll show you now how this looks.
So for starting out, you don't want to go for one hand right away. What you want to do is do something a little tricky, which is stepping out to the side and throwing them over the shoulder. We'll demonstrate that right now. See how I'm barely spotting him. I'm still spotting him, but just stepping out. And once you've done that a bunch of times, then when you're putting your hands on his waist, don't touch his waist. Just kind of put it hovering over, so that if he needs support, then you got it.
Yeah, like this.
Just like that. And you still have to spot him, because if he's still kind of nerve-wracking about it, you gotta really be cautious of pushing him up.
Yeah.
So it is.
So once you're confident with those, if you even need those at all, which a lot of people do, you can now start doing just the one-hand spot. And there's different levels to this spot, because you can spot really aggressively and really flip them around hard, or you can kind of go for a lighter spot as they get better at flipping themselves.
We kind of use it like a 1 to 10 scale. So after he does the flip, then I ask him, is it 1 through 10? And he'll say like 7. And I'll be like, okay, I'll try to spot him a little less, and a little less, a little less.
Exactly.
And also when you're spotting from the side, you want to hover out as much as you can, just to get him used to being independent.
So we'll show a couple of those right now.
And also you want to have your second hand ready just in case there's a disaster. Don't like put it behind your back, because you'll break.
Yeah, you never know if they're going to commit or not, but you want to be confident in committing before you try this. I'm going to make that pretty clear, because this has has more potential for hurting yourself. So just make sure you're confident in yourself.
When you're ready, you're able to do this.